Welcome to Proven and Probable, where we deliver mining insights and bullion sales in the form of physical delivery, offshore depositories, and private blockchain distributed ledger technology.
Thank you for joining us today on Proven and Probable. We pray that you and your family are in good health. I'd like to revisit our conversation when we last met regarding that the Federal Reserve is strengthening the dollar. I thought it would be best that I provide some visuals. So the first visual I have for you, ladies and gentlemen, is a Federal Reserve note. The Federal Reserve, through the Bureau of Engraving and Printing, issues, or should I say prints, Federal Reserve notes. This is not a dollar. A dollar is 371.25 grains of silver, which is a Morgan and Peace dollar. Your source for this is the 1792 Coinage Act. So when the Federal Reserve prints more of these Federal Reserve notes, which is not a dollar, they're increasing the price of a dollar. Now, if definitions don't make sense to you, then maybe an example will. This states $1 and this states $1. Now, if you owned a Morgan dollar and you had a Federal Reserve note, would you exchange them for me one for one? Why not? They both say $1. That's where definitions become important, because right now at current spot prices, it would take you 20 Federal Reserve notes to purchase one Morgan dollar. Now, there's also something that we need to clarify, and that is a Silver Eagle. A Silver Eagle states $1, but again, this is not the definition of $1. This is 480 grains of silver. This is 371.25 grains of silver. It's in the 1792 Coinage Act. So it's 77% of an ounce. It's slightly smaller. But let's go back to a Federal Reserve note so we can make sure that there's no ambiguity here. When you look at a Federal Reserve note, if you took a closer look, you'll notice that there's a spider right here. And the dark colors around the Federal Reserve note are detailed, intricate spider webs. And if we look at the reverse of the Federal Reserve note, you'll also notice that there's Latin, a language not spoken in the United States. But there's one critical word missing, and it's the word money. Why? Because Article 1, Section 10 of the Constitution defines money as gold and silver. I hope that these visuals provided the example that you needed, because I received a lot of interesting discussion threads when I gave my first example of what a dollar is. So it's important to know facts. It's not a sophism. It's not a euphemism. It's not my opinion. This is the law. The law has never been repealed regarding the definition of a dollar. Now, the reason I bring that to your attention as well is many of you work hard and you save, but you've been saving what you believe was money and what you believe was a dollar, but it's actual currency. It's a Federal Reserve note. It is not a dollar. If you would have known what a dollar was, then you would have these instead. And again, the example is why you should be saving these versus these is it takes 20 of these, which state $1, versus what the law states is a dollar. That's the importance of knowing facts. Once you know facts, it's not my opinion or anyone else's opinion. Opinions don't matter here. It's facts, and now you're empowered. Once you're empowered, you can stand on your own 2 feet and act with courage and conviction. Now, the next thing I want to share with you is I've had a number of inquiries regarding the allocation of what someone should have towards physical precious metals. We are not allowed to provide licensed financial advice, but I can share with you from a personal standpoint that precious metals to me serves as the cornerstone of my financial portfolio. It is money. It has never gone to a value of zero. It's insurance. It's a saving plan. And I measure my insurance and my savings plan in ounces. And the ounces right now, irrespective of the current premiums, even today, are at a discount relative. Let's go back to this guy here. Excuse me for that. Relative to the number of currency units that are issued, not just in the United States, but throughout the entire world. If we go back again to the conversation we had with Andy Schekman, the president of Miles Franklin, back in December, we discussed Basel III. And what Basel III is very important for you to know. Basel III made gold a tier 1 asset. Basel III is the referendum that was completed April of last year through the Bank of International Settlements. That's known as the BIS. It's the central banks of all central banks. Before, gold was a tier 3 asset. So basically, if a central bank held gold, it held it at a 50% value of the spot price. Now, as a tier 1 asset, it gets recognized for its full spot price. So if you're now seeing from last year the spot price of gold going up, there's your answer, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the question I still receive, what is the best value proposition? It's very simple. If you're using the ratios, it is silver and it is platinum, and we're active buyers of both metals. We own a little bit of gold, but that is not our focal point right now. And again, based off of Basel III and the Bank of International Settlements, gold is at a discount, but relative to silver and platinum, those are at a complete discount. We encourage you to please share today's information with your family and friends. Also, make sure you click the subscribe button, and you have to click the bell so you can stay up to date on all of our interviews. And also, I'm a licensed representative to buy and sell physical precious metals through Miles Franklin Precious Metals Investments. To get a hold of me is very simple. You can call 855-505-1900, or you may email maurice@milesfranklin.com. Finally, please subscribe to provenandprobable.com, where we provide mining insights and bullion sales. Subscription is free. More than financial wealth, we wish you and your family good health.
The information presented on Proven and Probable is provided for educational and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information is not intended to be and does not constitute financial, investment, or trading advice, or any other advice. You should not make any financial, investment, or trading decision based on any of the information presented without first undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or competent financial advisor.